To try to explain the feeling of flight is kind of hard. There's so much release, excitement, overwhelming sometimes. Some people will call us adrenaline junkies, and I don't know if that's actually correct. Because there's a zen, you know, there's that peacefulness of being able to fly with a bird. I'm Scott Edwards. I teach people how to fly. I started having a dream of flying when I was a kid. My grandpa had a few airplanes, and it just struck interest right away. As I was growing up, it was always a passion and a dream to do such. I got a little older, and I got into ground launching skydive rigs off of mountains. We were rogue. We didn't go in through the paragliding system. We went through the skydiving system, which is not really running off mountains with parachutes, but that's what we did, called ground launching. And to come into it a little backwards, it allows me to have a very good understanding of the speed flying. And as I got into the paragliding, even though it was timid, it was fairly natural because I've already gained so much of the flying. Now I just needed to go up. I've noticed there's a lot more issues with people that paraglide that are used to being up high, trying to get down low. A few years ago, I met up with a good friend of mine, Justin Bohr, and we started reminiscing about our dreams. And he was getting back on his feet and striding very well. And I just mentioned to him, hey, what would you think about having a flight park? And he says, well, that's always been a dream of mine. I says, well, mine as well. I happen to know a property owner that would possibly be interested in supporting us doing such. One of the biggest reasons that Justin and I work so good together is because we work hard. We don't stop. There's going to be obstacles in our lives, and either we can be overcoming by them or we can overcome them. And neither one of us will stop. We're always going to strive hard. Having a partner that works hard and doesn't give up, and being that partner for him, helps us achieve and conquer and have the biggest flight park in the U.S., you know? Justin and I both have a huge vision, and that is to be here for 100 years. For that to happen, we have to work real hard for it. This is kind of a family. We have people that help us from different aspects as well. It's a community. Justin and I, we have very good strides, and so it allows people to see our strive and just fall in love with what we're pushing for, knowing that it's really for them. Some of the things that really are amazing about this location is that we can chase the wind. We have multiple directions that we can fly because of having both sides of the mountain. So we have pretty much 300 plus days a year that we can fly at this location. If I'm speed flying, I have a split second to make a right decision. If I am not focused on the decisions I want to make at the right time, they could lead into a consequence. So when we fly, safety is first. Always keep your head straight and fly safe. Back to what will you do to chase your dream? Sometimes you really just have to go 10 10 toes and dig harder. By not allowing huge hurdles in our lives to stop us, but to figure out how to either go over them or around them will keep us moving. Why do I enjoy doing this so much? This is the funnest thing you could ever imagine. I don't know how else to describe that. Helping people learn how to fly is just, I don't know if I smile bigger than they do, to be quite honest. It's amazing when you get to work with somebody side by side who's completely fearful, not thinking that they should be doing this at all, but yet have a drive to want to do it, you know? You get to help them put the puzzle together, you know? You get to help them figure it out and go through the learning curves and stuff like that. And then you get to watch them take off and launch by themselves and fly for the first time. That's so inspirational. There's nothing like it. Don't let fear stop you from trying new things. There's no reason for it. Life is worth living, and it's worth trying out new stuff. Being able to fly, that's worth trying. At least once.